The Water for Livestock and Landscapes project was implemented to help farmers plan for and implement actions to secure farm water supplies and benefit the environment on their properties.
We're in Maragle between Tumbarumba and Tooma, 150 acres, and we're running beef cattle. We're at the edge of a sort of a conservation area to our east, in Snowy Mountains National Park and some state forests, and going down into the Riverina on our west, and there's this farming area in the middle with no trees in it.
On this property, the works undertaken were designed to achieve several things. First and foremost, to secure water supply and reticulation around the property for stock, to improve water quality and to provide ecosystem services across the farm and the landscape, and also to provide a link between the two conservation areas that border the property.
Well, it's sort of a multifaceted thing. We're looking at trying to improve the water quality for our stock. We're looking at trying to provide a biodiversity corridor and just try and increase the landscape productivity. Well, by fencing off this paddock, we're able to filter the water better. We're putting reticulation system in through all of our paddocks and a solar pump on the dam, so we'll be able to pump clean water up to the hills and have troughs and tanks up there for our stock. And also we've planted about 2,500 trees and shrubs in this paddock. We've got more to plant when we've got the solar pump on, so that we'll have water filtering plants around the northern edge of the dam, and that will provide an enormous biodiversity benefit to this farm. We're going to set up photo points, so we're going to see these things grow, and that'll be really nice. Yeah, it'll be really nice to see more birds and more mammals, more native species here than we've ever had before. Biodiversity on this sort of farm is generally very low, and we hope to make a major impact on that. These dams are muddy all year round at the moment, and we're hoping that they'll be clear after we've done all the planting and got the stock out of the top part of the catchment. It's also about trying to future-proof the farm. Even though we're in a wet area, high rainfall area, drought is real, climate change is real. This will make sure that we will be able to survive any foreseeable drought that we can imagine.
It's a credit to the landholders here that they're able to recognise the multiple benefits that came out of their actions and not just securing stock water supply.
The farm is a beautiful farm, but it's been grazed for a very long time, and having something that's more natural, that actually has some real sort of ecosystem benefits as well as being a practical thing, is something that we're looking forward to. We'd always been intending to revegetate this paddock because it's pretty swampy and unproductive for 9 months of the year. LLS provided some funding which really got us over the line, and we're now able to visualise what we'd always wanted to do, to leave the farm in a better place with more ecosystem services, with more resilience to climate change and drought than we got it in. So it's sort of ticked all the boxes for us.